Welcome to the Nassau Veterans Memorial Coliseum, where EA Sports presents the NHL regular season game between the Buffalo Sabres and the New York Islanders.
It's time for the world's fastest game. I'm Jim Houston.
And I'm Daryl Ray, looking forward to a big one here tonight.
And here's how the goalies match up. Salo goes head-to-head with Hasek. The Islanders win the faceoff. Schmelik flattens Chorski. Pekka over to the wing. To the net. Barnaby shoots. Pekka moves in. Salo made the save. To Chera. Intercepted by Barnaby. Reichel to center. Fakes the shot. To Schmelik. New York should be making a line change soon. Barnaby beats out the icing call. Sanderson winds up. Vaski passes it across. Holtby winds up. New York leaves this line out for an awfully long shift. Towards the net. Vaski turns it over. Plant winds up. Chera passes right in front. Reichel passes across. Pass intercepted. Reichel winds up. Hasek kept it out. New York really needs to get another line out on the ice. New York has fresh legs on the ice. Back to Sacco. The pass is intercepted by Tchaikovsky. McKee starts out of his own zone. Towards the net. To Smolinski. Shatan knocks down Smolinski. To Shatan. Moves in. New York should be making a line change soon. Moves in. Nemesnikov checked into the glass by Shatan. Buffalo should be making a line change soon. Hasek gets it. To McKee. To Shatan. New York needs to get a fresh line out there. Shatan winds up. The puck's knocked loose by Shatan. To center. It's still tied. 0-0. Primo chips it ahead to McKee. McKee to the net. Salo hangs onto the puck. New York has fresh legs on the ice. The puck's knocked loose by Odette. To Odette. To the chance. A penalty has been called. Penalty against the Islanders for elbowing.
New York Islanders penalty to number 34, Brian Berard, 2 minutes for elbowing.
Reichel gets possession off the draw. Sanderson winds up. Salo kept it out. Penalty called for slashing.
Buffalo penalty to number 42, Richard Schmelik, 2 minutes for slashing.
They move into position for the faceoff. Here we go again. New York has fresh legs on the ice. Hasek moves it ahead. The Sabres start changing on the go. On to Jackson. 4:17 left in the period. Sanderson starts out. It's 0-0. New York has fresh legs on the ice. Zhitnik moves in towards the net. His pass intercepted by Salo. Buffalo should be making a line change soon. Pekka moves it to his own blue line. The Sabres will change on the fly.
Buffalo penalty shot to be taken by number 80, Jeff Sanderson, against number 35, Tommy Salo.
Sanderson starts out. To the net. Shoots.
Prior to the 97-98 campaign, Sanderson had led the Hartford Whalers in goals in 4 of the previous 5 seasons.
Interception. Berard steps back on the ice and his team will enjoy a shortened power play here. Linden gets checked. Schmelik steps back onto the ice as the penalty expires. New York should be making a line change soon. Schmelik beats out the icing call. To Pekka. He scores!
There was no way, no how he was coming up with that save.
They move into position for the faceoff.
Buffalo goal, scored by number 27, Mike Pekka, assisted by number 42, Richard Schmelik, and number 5, Jason Woolley.
Just 2 minutes to go. To Ward. Moves in. To Ward. New York needs to get a fresh line out there. Ward gets a breakaway. Burridge blasted it from point-blank range. Salo covers up the puck for the faceoff. The New York Islanders win the faceoff. Berard passes into the corner. Nichols shoots the puck. Buffalo should be making a line change soon. Buffalo touches the puck for icing. Reichel wins the draw cleanly.
Last minute of play in the first period.
Salo gets the puck to Chera. The Islanders start changing on the go. Pekka winds up. To Audette. The pass was intercepted. New York should be making a line change soon. To Huff. Huff into the slot. To Daw. Huff one-times it. Pass intercepted to Nichols.
He pulverized him with a good stiff check.
And that's the end of the first period.
Fans are reminded that smoking is not permitted in this building.
Welcome back. Time to get on with the second period of today's game. Reichel gets possession off the draw. Buffalo looking to increase its lead. To Barnaby. He's flattened by Trotsky. Pekka to the net. Across to Shannon. To center. Shannon to the net. Pass intercepted. Hasek passes it across. Sanderson misses the pass. Halfie shoots. Shannon feeds it ahead to Sanderson. Sanderson races in alone. To the net. Fires. Salo moves it to Chera. Chorsky over to the wing. Moves in. Reichel gets hit. Towards the net. Reichel intercepts the pass. To Sanderson. To Barnaby. Buffalo pushing for a little more insurance now. Reichel to center. Sanderson over to the wing. The Sabres will change on the fly. To Reichel. Reichel passes it to Chorsky. New York has a fresh line on the ice. Wilson to McKee. McKee starts out, moves in. What a hit! Jackson shoots! Hasek moves it on to Nemchinov. The point winds up. Nemesnikov whacks him, who blasted it from the slot. Smolinski gets to the circle. He'll face off against Nickel. Berard made the shot. Buffalo looking to increase its lead. Berard passed it. On to Nickel. Nickel to the net. Salo makes the save. Salo gets the puck to Berard. Salo moves the puck to the chance. To center. Zhitnik out of the corner. New York should be making a line change soon. To Sacco. Shatan gets hit. Buffalo should be making a line change soon. Passes it across to Zhitnik. Has the puck on a string. Buffalo has fresh legs on the ice. The puck's knocked loose by Berard. Berard breaks out. To Cruz. To the net. Primo winds up. Then he blasted it. To Sacco. Rasmussen over to the wing. Takes the shot. Primo shoots. To Sacco. Cruz shoots. He scores.
Let's take another look at what happened. The play starts with an interception, takes the shot, and beat the goalie.
Lapointe gets to the circle. He'll face off against Nickel. Nickel gets kicked out of the face-off circle. The ref gets ready to drop the puck. New York has fresh legs on the ice.
Buffalo goal, scored by number 24, Paul Cruz.
Salo stopped it. To Lapointe. Buffalo needs to get a fresh line out there. The Islanders start changing on the go. To the net. Shatan passes it back. New York should be making a line change soon. To the net. 2:40 left in the period. The Islanders start changing on the go. Zhitnik passes ahead. The Buffalo Sabres are ahead by 2 goals. New York leaves this line out for an awfully long shift. Shatan scores!
So let's have another look. It starts with a pass into the offensive zone. Shatan takes the shot and turned the light on.
Linden gets to the circle. He'll face off against Pekka. Buffalo will have to have another player take the face-off. Linden gets to the circle. He'll face off against Sanderson.
Buffalo goal, scored by number 81, Miroslav Shatan.
To Sanderson. Buffalo should be making a line change soon. To Schmelik. He blasted it. Salo gets the puck to Vesky. Salo gets the puck to Chera. Vasky passes ahead. Salo then made the save. Vasky passes ahead. Great hit! Linden moves it over to the wing. Buffalo leads by 3 goals. New York has fresh legs on the ice. Pekka hits him. Reichel winds up. Hasek moves the puck to Barnaby. Moves in. Sanderson winds up. New York should be making a line change soon. To the wing. And that's the end of the second period.
The concession will remain open until midway through the third period.
Time now for the third period of EA Sports NHL 99. The ref gets ready to drop the puck. To Shannon. Shannon gets the puck to Pekka. Towards the net. Oh, a truck hit him. Salo slows things down by covering up. Plant won the draw. To Janssen. Ward shoots. Salo made the save. Salo covers up the puck. And they drop the puck. Nickel gets possession off the draw. To Shatan. Hasek moves it to Woolley. Nickel beats out the icing call. Towards the net. Nickel shoots the puck. Odette then fired it. To the chance. New York should be making a line change soon. To center. Woolley moves in. Odette fired it. To the chance. To Sacco. Buffalo should be making a line change soon. The save was then made by Hasek. To Smolinski. Shatan starts out. Buffalo has a breakaway. Shoots.
What a wonderful display of net minding.
Berard gets called for hooking.
New York Islanders penalty to number 34, Brian Berard, 2 minutes for hooking.
Schmelik just pushed that one in. Berard steps back on the ice as the power play unit celebrates that goal. The ref gets ready to drop the puck.
Buffalo goal scored on the power play by number 42, Richard Schmelik, assisted by number 27, Mike Pekka.
To center. Burridge misses the pass. Plant moves in. Salo stopped it. Belted and knocked down by Burridge. Here we go again. Pekka gets possession off the draw. Salo gets the puck to Chera.
He may have just lost his wind.
Pekka wins the draw cleanly. Behind the net.
Oh, he's getting it done.
Linden moves it ahead. Daw moves in. Great save by Hasek. Shannon gets flattened by Linden. New York should be making a line change soon. Moves in. Pekka to the net. Shannon then shot it. To Sanderson. New York has been playing a great passing game so far in this one. To Linden. To Daw. It was kept out by Hasek. To Pekka. To Pekka. New York leaves this line out for an awfully long shift. Palfi moves in. Hasek stops him. Hasek moves it ahead. Daw picked off the pass. Burridge comes out of the box as his penalty comes to an end. Pass intercepted. Buffalo has a solid lead. Linden shoots! Hasek moves it ahead. Pekka out of his own zone. Buffalo leaves this line out for an awfully long shift. New York leaves this line out for an awfully long shift. Over to Schmelik. Moves the puck to Shannon. Passes ahead to Sanderson. The Sabres start changing on the go. Sanderson to the net. Both teams are passing well in this game. New York has fresh legs on the ice. Odette into the middle. The Sabres will change on the fly. Odette to the net. Shatan scores!
Let's have a look at the replay. Here he has the puck. He fed his teammate with a pass. Shatan takes the shot and turned the light on.
Reichel gets to the circle. He'll face off against Pekka.
Buffalo goal, his 35th of the season, scored by number 81, Miroslav Shatan, assisted by number 28, Donald Audette.
New York will cover the strong side by allowing the center to move with the puck. To Reichel. Buffalo looks to be in control of this game. Wilson gets flattened by Reichel. To Chera. To Reichel. Chorsky knocks down Woolley. New York has a fresh line on the ice. To Chorsky. To Plant. To Plant. Chips it ahead to Burridge. Moves in. Burridge to the net. Pass intercepted to Jackson. Buffalo should be making a line change soon. Salo hangs onto the puck. Buffalo has a fresh line on the ice.
Last minute of play in the third period.
Audette towards the net. Smolinski passes ahead. Jackson passes across. Nickel knocked down by Smolinski. New York was offside. The puck is dropped. New York should be making a line change soon. That's icing against the Buffalo Sabres. The New York Islanders win the faceoff. 5 seconds to go in the game. That's it. This one is over. The Islanders are downed by the Buffalo Sabres.
Thank you.